Chapter 5, The Intelligent Echo. Wednesday, 12:15 p.m. A rare sense of accomplishment settled over the lunch table. The NutriCoach beta had concluded, and the metrics displayed on Rohit's tablet were glowing. He had a quiet air of victory about him. The beta didn't just work, it exceeded every benchmark, Rohit began, a proud father speaking of his child. The sentient interface, the dynamic coaching, it's all resonating. The product is ready. Richard leaned over, squinting at the graphs. The metrics look solid, but a great product doesn't sell itself. What's the plan to cut through the noise? Are we just throwing money at it, or is there an actual strategy here? That's the beautiful part, Rohit said, his eyes alight. The GTM strategy is as intelligent as the product itself. I spent the morning with Nova architecting the launch. It started by analyzing all our beta data and created these living personas. Not the static garbage we're used to. It gave us Performance Paul, the marathon runner, and even modeled his price sensitivity. It gave us culturally conscious Chloe based on Priya's feedback from months ago. Sarah, who had been listening with a thoughtful expression, spoke up. Living personas, that's intriguing, but how deep does it really go? Is it just demographic targeting with a fancy name, or does it actually grasp the why behind their choices? It's easy for this to become a caricature if we're not careful. But that's just it, Sarah. The patterns are effective, Rohit countered calmly. Nova used Symphony to generate and test dozens of value propositions for each persona. For Performance Paul, the messaging is all about elite strategy co-pilot. For Chloe, it's about celebrating heritage. It's not removing the soul, it's trying to speak directly to it, at scale. The core message is, this app understands me. Hung looked up from his meal, having processed the arguments. A GTM strategy is a system of variables. Channels, messaging, pricing. Historically, these variables were optimized through intuition and expensive, slow-moving trial and error. Nova is simply running a multivariate test at a speed no human team could match. Therefore, it is not removing the soul, it is finding the most efficient path to it. Okay, I see the efficiency argument, Richard conceded, a flicker of his entrepreneurial excitement showing. And the real-time optimization is impressive. Rohit showed me how it tweaked the ad copy for the Performance Pauls and boosted engagement in a few hours. That's a feedback loop we could never manage on our own. That feedback loop is powerful, Sarah agreed, but it's a double-edged sword. We have to be careful we're not just creating an echo chamber, optimizing for clicks instead of genuine user satisfaction. The line between personalization and algorithmic persuasion is thin, and we're the ones who have to walk it. Is a tailored suit unethical because it fits one person perfectly? Rohit posed. The onboarding experience is the same. If a user mentions a peanut allergy, the first thing NutriCoach does is show how it filters recipes. It's not persuasion, it's a demonstration of value. It's showing the user we listened. That was your point about the off-ramp, Sarah, giving users control. This is the on-ramp, making them feel heard from the first second. Richard shook his head, a small smile playing on his lips. It's still unnerving how fast it moves, from roadmaps to marketing plans. I'm half expecting it to file our expense reports next. But I have to admit, seeing it connect the dots on partnerships, like the grocery integration and my old B2B project, that's not just pattern matching. That's starting to look like an actual strategy. Rohit smiled. It identified the top 3 grocery chains whose customers overlap with our personas for a plan-to-pantry integration. It even flagged a convergence opportunity with your old B2B kitchen assistant, Richard. Imagine partner restaurants offering NutriCoach-approved menu items. The 4 of them fell silent for a moment, contemplating the scale of it all. The AI wasn't just a tool within a department anymore. It was a strategic thread weaving through product, marketing, and business development, creating a single cohesive learning organism. So the launch itself is an adaptive system, Hung stated, summarizing the new reality. It is not a single event, but a continuous process of refinement. Exactly, Rohit affirmed. The intelligent launch, and it's working. He turned his tablet so the table could see a post Nova had flagged from their new user community. It was from a woman who perfectly matched the Chloe persona. She wrote, "I was skeptical, but NutriCoach helped me make my grandmother's dal recipe healthier without losing its soul. It feels like it actually respects my culture." Rohit looked at his friends. That's not an echo chamber. That's a connection. And we, the humans in the loop, are the ones who get to make sure it stays that way.